Welcome to the All or One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Venus Eclipse the Sun, the return of the goddess in us all. On June 5th and 6th, depending on where we are on the planet, Venus will eclipse the Sun. The last time Venus eclipsed the Sun was June 8th, 2004. So they come in pairs, and the next one will not be until 2117 and 2125. So this is a very rare, spectacular event. So we have Venus eclipse the Sun on June 5th and 6th, depending on where you live on the planet. And I explain this on my blog. If you go to kelleyrosano.com blog, you'll see it there. So here we are on Earth. We're on Earth, Venus, Sun. So Earth, Venus, Sun. So here we are on Earth. Venus crosses in front of the Sun, eclipses the Sun, pouring all of this goddess love light energy into all of us. Every atom, cell, and electron will be activated. Your DNA is being activated with goddess love. Venus represents pure love energy. Venus represents what you love and value. Venus represents what you like, even the taste that you like, the smells that you like, the colors that you like. Your Venus in your natal chart is very specific to your unique likes and loves. Venus represents what we love and value, what we value. Venus represents our creativity. And now that we've had the solar eclipse on May 20th, moon eclipse sun, and then the lunar eclipse, sun eclipse moon, and then now the Venus eclipse sun, we're all being eclipsed. Now, I know on the one hand, it can be very disorientating. You know, you could be having trouble sleeping, you can be having dizziness, nausea, all kinds of weird sensations in your body. These are the ascension symptoms. So there's no need to panic. You know, some people are in a lot of chaos right now because many things they believed or structures they set up in their lives are dissolving at this time. So it's very important that we stay in our heart. It's very important that we practice compassion for ourselves and compassion for others, patience with ourselves, and patience with others. The more we stay in our heart, the more we can receive this love light energy and embody it here. And that's all we're really being asked to do, is embody more love and light and be patient and compassionate towards self and others. So this is such a rare, spectacular event, and it's a very special event. Venus eclipse the Sun. And, you know, so it's an opportunity for all of us to discover our passion, our purpose, what it is we're here to do, and use our creative power to create the life we truly want and desire. Venus represents what we love and value. She represents beauty. She represents partnership. She represents passion. So how do we discover true path with heart? How do we discover what it is we're really here to do? You know, I started my astrology practice 17 years ago, June of 1995. And before I started, I had no idea what I was going to do. I was in a marketing management position in a company because my degree is in business management and business marketing. And I was very unhappy working for other people, very unhappy. And I was lost. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life. What am I here to do? I kept asking over and over. And I read all of the Napoleon Hill books, Think and Grow Rich, The Mastermind Alliance. I love Napoleon Hill. He taught me that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, the mind of man can achieve. And I believe that. I believe that whatever we focus on, we can manifest. So I was filling myself with all this positive information and reading the teachings of the great ones, of people that came from nothing, came from adversity, came from handicap after handicap, and went from nothing to being millionaires, being great leaders and teachers, and they all had similar themes. And I am kind of a workaholic myself. I love to work. I've been working since I was 15 years old, and I've always worked. So I thought, you know, why don't I find something I can do that I can own myself and pour all of my energy into and see where it goes. So I knew I wanted to own my own business, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I'd be walking around my house. What am I going to do? What am I here to do? What's my passion? What do I love? Oh, and I had about 20 astrology books open. I had astrology books on the couch. At that time, I was sleeping with astrology books. I even had astrology books on my kitchen table. Oh, yes, you must cook with astrology, didn't you know? And so I'm eating and drinking astrology. And I'm walking around the house going, oh, gee, what should I be doing with myself? What business could I start? And then it hit me. I'm here to be an astrologer. I am very interested in other people. I love figuring out what makes you tick. I love understanding the human condition. And there's nothing better on the planet than astrology to understand human psychology, the human condition, as well as personal timing. So that's how I started my practice in 1995. And then 3 years later, I added coaching. Because what coaching did was, it gave me the tools to work with people so that I didn't just have to, you know, read your transits and go, well, good luck with that Pluto-Uranus. You know, now I had coaching tools so that I could see what was going on with the person given the astrology, and now empower and strengthen them given the technology of coaching, because that's what coaching does. It focuses on you and empowering you to be the best person you can be, and that's what we're all here to be. So Venus is in here now, the goddess of love, beauty, abundance, wealth, passion, and relationships, partnerships. And now it's time to take everything we're doing to the next level. So that's how I discovered my path with heart. And it's that simple. It really is right in front of us all the time. And it often does start with hobbies. It starts with things you do in your spare time. So think about, what are your talents, your gifts, and your abilities? You know, maybe you're a great cook. Maybe you are great on the internet. Maybe you're great at, you know, all different types of skills. What are you really good at? So with Venus coming in here now, she's asking for us to look at this. What is my life calling? What is my purpose? How shall I pursue my dreams, at the same time provide for my family? You do not have to sacrifice your relationships or your work to merge with your higher self, to merge with your soul self and source. You do not have to give up relationships to spiritually advance. You do not have to leave your marriage to spiritually advance. No one's asking for you to make those kind of sacrifices. And you can start your business part-time. That's how most people do it. They start it part-time and grow it and grow it and grow it until it takes on a life of its own, and then you can do it full-time. So that's how it works with starting your own business, your own path with passion and heart, as well as, you know, working on your spiritual path for ascension. You don't have to leave your relationships unless they're holding you back and depressing you or disempowering you or are toxic and abusive towards you in some way. But if they're not, why would you leave what's good for you? So how do I start? Where do I start? The best way to start is with small steps, taking small steps in a new direction. Each day, do 3 things. 1, 2, 3. There's magic in the number 3. Earth is a 3 planet. 3. And so take 3 steps every day towards your new venture, towards your new project, towards your new business. 3 steps. It can be writing someone a letter. It can be meditating on all the beautiful things you're going to be doing. It can be connecting with someone else who's already doing what you want to do. You see? It's not rocket science. It's a practice. It's a practice of love. It's a Venusian practice of approaching your life from a place of love and commitment. And I think one of the reasons I'm still going strong 17 years later is I never give up. No matter what comes at me, no matter what goes on in the economy, I never give up. I never quit. I always keep going. So you have to have that kind of passion. You have to have that kind of belief. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, the mind of man can achieve. And when you know that in your soul, you don't let any of the cabal or the negative media or what's going on in the stock markets, you don't let any of that get in your way. You keep going, step by step by step. So the winds of change are blowing. Think about it. What gives you passion? This is a very important clue to what you're really here to be doing. What energizes you? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What excites you? What gives you passion? If money was not a concern for you, what would you be doing? And don't laugh at this if you say sitting on the beach with your toes in the sand, okay? Because maybe it has something to do with that. You know, we're not human doings, we're human beings. And sometimes our greatest insights come from doing nothing but sitting on the beach and meditating on the waves. What would you dare to dream and do if you knew you could not fail? What would you be doing right now if you knew you could not fail? Would you be contacting that woman for a date that you've been attracted to for so long? Would you contact that person that's really successful and you want to know more of how they got there so that you can do it too? Would you start your own business? Would you go back to school? Would you move? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? So how do you discover your true path with heart? Find something to love each and every day. Be it great or small, even if it's a hot cup of coffee. It's amazing how the universe works when we show gratitude and appreciation. I appreciate you, and when we appreciate others, it's so important. Because when we put that positive energy out, the universe matches it 1,000-fold and sends back to you appreciation, gifts, blessings, abundance, new ideas, new openings, new insights. And Venus just wants to keep dropping ideas into your head. How about this? Have you thought about this? What about this? So, be it great or small, seek the joy, and you shall find it staring you right in the eye. And that's what happened to me, is I had the astrology all right in front of me. I just didn't know it at the time. And then one day, my higher self, my guides, they dropped it in my head and said, "You're here to start astrology practice." And so that's what I did, and I never looked back, 17 years ago. So what are your hobbies? What do you do for fun? Oftentimes, many businesses, the biggest ones that we know of, start as hobbies. The corporation, Hewlett-Packard, they started in their garage. Two friends teamed up, Hewlett and Packard, and started this mega corporation decades ago. It always starts with an idea and with passion. It isn't necessarily even about money, about how much money you have. Because when you can pull the right people together, you can form a mastermind alliance. And each team member brings their own talents, gifts, and abilities and resources. And together unite as a power team. What are you repeatedly being guided to, but have set aside for practical reasons? What are you continuously being shown over and over again that you'd be really good at, that you really enjoy doing? But you say, "Oh no, I can't do that because I can't make any money at that. I can't do that. People will laugh at me. Oh my gosh. Not only did I get laughed at the beginning, but the Christians came after me. Astrology? That's the work of the devil." I'm like, huh? I don't think so. So you push all that aside, you stay focused on your mighty I am presence, you stay focused on what you want, and before you know it, those of like mind and light-minded, those with an open heart and an open mind will receive you and embrace you. So whatever you're repeatedly being given and shown of what you're here to do, embrace it. You know, sometimes it's all kind of the things that we're embarrassed to tell other people, you know, like, I'd really like to be a singer, you know, and others don't even know you sing, or an actor. Others don't even know that you love to act. It's kind of like that, where you're kind of embarrassed to let others know where your passion really is, where your heart really opens. It's like that, you see? And so, you know, it just shows up the way it shows up. And if you're here to do this, you're going to be really brilliant at it. You're going to be exceptional. And isn't that what it's really about, is having passion in what we do, passion in life, being in love with life, and, you know, expressing that energy out into the world? Isn't that really attractive? Isn't that what it means to be attractive, is where we really love what we're doing and we carry that vibration wherever we go? Think about what gives you energy. And think about what you can appreciate about yourself, about where you are right now, about your relationships, because this puts you in the flow to receive your path with heart, your true purpose. And Venus rules creativity. So she's here to give this to us. And so think about what you can be doing to empower yourself at this time, and use this Venus eclipse. And the link below to the meditation is really powerful. On the 5th and the 6th, if you do the meditation, you're asking for the universe to give you clarity, to give you insight, to give you your next steps. And ask and you shall receive. Ask and it is given. Abraham. So I'm going to go through the signs, Aries through Pisces, and talk about what the eclipse means for you personally. So Venus eclipse through the signs. So Aries, for you, this is activating the part of your life that has to do with your attitude, your perceptions, your beliefs, your day-to-day communications. So how you can use Venus in your life through your writing, through your speaking, through your teaching, through your communication, through your community, through your networking, how you can use that Aries fire to impassion and be empowered, and really look at your beliefs and see, okay, are those beliefs still serving me? Are my beliefs still serving me in the way that I want them to and need them to? And am I making new connections in my community with like-minded and light-minded people? Because Venus wants you out there networking and pouring that love energy out into the world. Taurus, Venus is your ruling planet. Taurus, Venus is activating the area of your life that has to do with your core values, your true values. What is it that you love and value? Are you living from your values? Are you living from your truth? Do you feel appreciated? Do you feel respected? Do you feel that you're using your inner and outer resources to create the life that you want? Venus is empowering you in this area to focus on your inner and outer resources and how you can take what you're doing to the next level and broadcast this Venusian love that you embody out into the world so that we can all receive it. Gemini. Gemini. I know it's been a tough year for you guys. I get on everybody's emails. I know. However, you have Venus and Jupiter in Gemini in your first house. That's like having 3 Venuses and 3 Jupiters. Now, Jupiter will be in there on the 11th. So, Gemini, this is the turning point of 2012 for you. The second half of 2012 is not going to look like the first half. So dream big and be open to the new opportunities that are going to be brought to you. Be open to the new approaches that you can take, and take action. Don't just sit there and wait for it to come to you. Take action and think out of the box. Get out of the box. Don't just respond to what jobs you see on the internet or what you hear about. Try on a different approach that you haven't tried before. Try approaching companies. Try approaching people. Maybe it's time for you to start a new business. Think about this. You know, express yourself in new ways. Go out and get what you want. You've got Venus and Jupiter working for you, and they're going to be around for a while. And this is very special that it's in the sign of Gemini. And Gemini is all about communication. Gemini is about sharing, and it's about fun. So we're all supposed to be having more fun now. Cancer. Cancer. Now, this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with what's behind the scenes. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not being empowered to start a new business or a new project or a new hobby that's fun for you. Maybe you want to start a cooking class. Maybe you want to start an art class. Maybe you want to join a theater group. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, your time is coming, because when that sun goes into Cancer on the 20th, when we have solstice, summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere of Gaia, this is your time, the limelight. You will be in the limelight, and the light will be shining on you. So use this time right now to brainstorm, to research. What is it that I could be doing that I'm really good at? So think about that, okay? Because this energy is working behind the scenes to empower and strengthen you. And it's like you have these special guides with you, protecting you and nurturing you. And remember, timing is everything. If we launch too early, we'll fail. If we miss our target, we'll fail. A lot of times people have great ideas, but they don't know their timing. They either peak too soon or peak too late, and they miss the opening. That's why timing is everything. And astrology is phenomenal for timing your business or launching your products or starting a new job or getting married. You know, you really want to know your timing when you're going to do these things. Leo! Okay, Leo. This is activating your love houses, okay? Because you have the lunar eclipse in the love you receive from others. And, you have the lunar eclipse in the 5th house of the love you give to others. And then the Gemini Venus is in the 11th house of the love you receive from others. So Leos, especially the single ones, if you're looking to meet your twin flame or soulmate, this eclipse is activating him and her to find you. So I know you guys have been rocking it up this year with your 10th house on fire, with Jupiter in the 10th, and you've really been on fire this year with your work and your career. Now, you've had some trust issues going on, too, because Neptune's been in the 8th house of betrayals and who do I trust. So you've been initiated in that area, too. There's nothing wrong with you doing some house cleaning on these eclipses, too. You, Leos, you're so loyal, but the friends you have or the lovers you have, they have to be loyal to you, too. So think about that. The lunar eclipse on June 4th is in your 5th house of true love and romance. Venus is in your 11th house of friends, groups, networking, long-term goals, the love you receive from others. So you are being activated for your soulmate or twin flame. So use this time to prepare for him and her, and clean out those that are not loyal and royal, those who are not loyal to your royal heart. Leo rules the heart. And those that have betrayed you or hurt you, you know, let them go. Create the space for those that want to love you and adore you to come in. Virgo. Venus is now in your 10th house of career, and Jupiter is going into your 10th house of career on the 11th. So your career is about to go on fire. What do you want to make happen? What business do you want to start? What promotion do you want to receive? How much more money do you want to be making? Because all of those are going to be real options for you. Now, I know Pluto and Uranus are just going to town with all of us, and I'm going to do a separate video on that. But we can have some fun with Venus. Venus rules fun. She rules love. She rules joy. She rules pleasure. Let's enjoy this vibration as long as we can before the grumpy old men get here, Pluto and Uranus. So, Virgo, your career's on fire. Go for it, okay? This is your opening. This is your time to shine. Now, you got a whole year. You got all the way through 2013 and 2014, too. And I'll be talking about that in the July stars, okay? Libra, your ruling planet, Venus, is in your sister sign. She's in the area of your life that has to do with long-distance travel, soulmates around the planet. Libra, this is your time to travel. You want to jump on that plane and go abroad. You need to get out of Dodge. You need to get out of town. You need to go have some fun, because like all the cardinal signs, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Cancers, the Pluto and Uranus has been hitting you guys the hardest, requiring the most change of all of the cardinal signs. And you guys so deserve this Venusian love energy pouring into every atom, cell, and electron. And she is inviting you to go back to school, to start a new business, to start an internet business, to network through the internet, to reach out to your soulmates across the planet, and to enjoy yourself, have fun, lighten up, have a lot of fun. You guys so deserve it. Scorpio, Venus is in your 8th house, the house that you rule. This is other people giving you money. This is other people helping you with your projects, with your dreams, with your visions. Very soon, Scorpio, the spotlight's going to be on you, and we're all going to be turning to you to see your power and strength and how you're going to lead us into this new age. Because when Saturn goes into Scorpio, it's all going to be on you. So Venus is giving you the money to do what you want, because Venus is in your 8th house of other people giving you money, other people giving you support, other people giving you resources, your partner's resources going up. And Jupiter is joining her on the 11th. So your partner's resources are going up. And so you can draw upon those resources. Inheritance, a tax payout, an insurance payout. So money is coming your way. It absolutely is. Stay positive. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Venus is in your 7th house of marriage and partnership. And Jupiter is about to join her on the 11th. And Jupiter will be there for a year. Sagittarius, this is a time where you could meet your husband or wife. This is a time where you could meet some partners that are really good for you. Sagittarius, this is a time where you can team up with other like-minded and light-minded people that can empower you and strengthen you to reach your goals, to attain your ideals, to attain a really good job or a really great business idea. Because this area of your life not only rules marriage and partnership, but it rules business partnership. So you could be bringing in some really good people into your life. Venus brings good people. Jupiter brings good quality people. And you can partner with these people. So think about, who can I partner with? Capricorn. Now, I know it's not glamorous because it's happening in the 6th house. However, in the area of your life that has to do with your work habits, your health habits, your lifestyle, but this could be an improvement of your lifestyle. This could be a promotion. This could be where your health improves. And as I get older, I believe my wealth is in my health. Because if I'm not sleeping great and I don't feel great, I can't do my job. And so for me, it's all connected to the mind, body, spirit. It's all about the mind, body, spirit connection. A positive attitude can do wonders for us. And a strong body and a strong mind can do wonders for us. This energy is empowering you to increase your health, well-being, and vitality, to give you more energy, to make you feel better, to increase your lifestyle so you're living a better life. It's also empowering your work so that you enjoy your job more. And let's face it, how many hours do we spend at work? Wouldn't it be nice if you liked the people you're working with, or you were in a better office, or a better location? So be open to Venus bringing to you new opportunities to enjoy your life more, to enjoy your work more. And Capricorn, you rule the 10th house of work and what we do in the world. So it's very important to you. So I think it's a very important placement. Aquarius, Venus is in your sister sign, Gemini, which rules the area of your life that has to do, it's like Leo, only the opposite side. Venus, the lunar eclipse is taking place in your 11th house of the love you receive from others. And Venus and Jupiter are in your 5th house of the love you give to others, the house of true love and romance, creativity, creative self-expression, taking a risk, So is it time for you, single Aquarians, to meet your twin flame or soulmate? Is it time for you to be in true love? What's happening? What creative projects are you starting? So this is very exciting because this is activating the area of your life that has to do with an increase in income, long-term goals, friends, networking, as well as creative self-expression and true love. So this is very positive for you because Gemini is a sister sign pouring harmonious love energy into your Aquarius sun, Aquarius ascendant, any planets you have in Aquarius. This is a very good time for you while we're in the cycle of Gemini. It's very empowering for Aquarians. So stay positive. Be open to the new opportunities that are now in your life. Be open to new love. And release those that are no longer part of this new vision for you, the Heartwood path. Release those that are negative and bring you down. Create the space for new love to come in. Create the space for the soulmate that wants to be with you. Pisces, this is happening in the area of your foundation, your home, your personal foundation. And as I said in the lunar eclipse video, it doesn't matter how psychic we are, how much talents, or skill that we have. If we haven't worked on our psychology and we don't have a strong personal foundation, it will bring us down. It always does. We see this in the world all the time where we see people rise to fame and fortune and then they OD on drugs because they don't have a strong personal foundation. And that's one of the things that coaching focuses on, is building the person from the inside out, building a strong personal foundation so that we can not only survive but thrive through all of the opposition that comes our way, obstacles that come our way, setbacks that come our way, that life just throws at us. So for you, Pisces, this is strengthening your home. This is strengthening your family. This is strengthening your inner being. And the stronger we are on the inside, the more we attract to us those things that we want. And set boundaries with those that we don't want around us, we don't want in our life. So you may be buying a new home. You may be expanding your home. And if you do, you're going to find that you really love it, because Jupiter enters this era of your life on the 11th, and Venus is in there right now, lighting it all up. And when Jupiter is involved in the fourth house, in the foundation, in the home, we have a beautiful home. We get a home that we really love, that we're really proud of, and we feel so at peace, where we can go inside and we can shut out the negativity of the world and create our sacred space, create our beautiful space. And that's what it's all about, is creating the space of love so that we can embody more love, we can live in the moment, we can live from our heart, we can be joyful, spontaneous, free, and open for the new opportunities that are now in your life. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. You rock. So until next time, keep looking up.